This week in Hypixel Skyblock, a few things happened, and in this video I'll be covering most of them. Dungeon chests will now be saved. Up to 60 runs will be saved, and you have 48 hours before a chest expires. Maxing out an infernal armor piece is now much easier, as the number of heavy pearls required has been dropped from 127 to 52, which is huge. Sven now requires less combat XP to spawn, which makes it much faster. A lot of mid-game items have either been nerfed or are now harder to obtain. That includes the Livid Dagger that has lost around 32% DPS. The Juju Shortbow now requires Enderman level 5. The Flower of Truth now requires floor 6 completion, which will hurt a lot of players. The only buff for mid-game is that the Shadow Fury has been massively buffed. Skyblock levels are now on the main server, which can be gained by progressing through the game. Levels help you unlock various features like the bazaar, the wardrobe, and a lot more things. Fairy souls will now no longer give you actual stat buffs, but will now give you Skyblock XP. They are also necessary for your backpack slots. One of the most controversial things from this update is the Curse of Greed effect. It was added to balance the Emerald Blade, but due to a bug, it was triggering with every item. But it has been fixed, and your lost coins are probably with Jerry. Out of everything Hypixel should have buffed, they buffed mining. You can now gain 2 extra tokens of the mountain, which is a massive buff to mining. The Dark Claymore has been buffed for some reason, when it wasn't really necessary. The Golden Dragon's Dragon Read ability has been changed. The Flying Fish now gives more fishing speed. The Zombie Pet crafting recipe is now much cheaper. Gold Lore leggings have been buffed to give more health and defense. The Spirit Scepter now costs less mana to use. The Ragnarok axe has been nerfed. The 3 cleavers have been massively buffed, especially the giant cleaver. The cleave enchant has also been buffed. Some power stones have been changed, but if I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't really change the meta a lot. Maybe the furball, but Bingo will now actually have a progression. Depending on your bingo rank, you'll have different buffs, like a Maddox bat phone, or a grappling hook, or a personal compactor, and a lot more changes to make your bingo experience much more enjoyable. These updates were massive and controversial, but please give your honest opinion in the comments. If you watched the video up to this point, I sincerely thank you. If you want to watch more videos like this, click the button on the left. If you want to continue watching more content, click the button on the right, and don't forget to leave a comment as I read all comments.